So, hey guys, today is the Welcome to Sydney Day Trips, and I am going to the Opera House again, but this time up close. So, let's head on the journey. And yeah, we're getting a little late, so we'll have to hurry up. We have to assemble at the Wentworth building of the University of Sydney. Let's go. Guys, it's raining in Sydney. It is already so cold, and plus the rains are making it feel as if it's snowing. It's amazing. It's a crazy weather, and I don't know how we're going to tour the Opera House, but we'll be able to do it hopefully. So yeah, let's go. It's raining like Mumbai. The Mumbai weather has suddenly transferred to Sydney, but it's not that dirty. It's very clean and very pretty. And we have reached the university. We're heading in a bus. It's going to be a good trip. All of us together. So guys, we've almost reached, and I can literally see the Opera House and the Darling Harbour in front of me. Just see. So guys, we are under the Opera House right now, and I am completely drenched. It's raining and I didn't carry an umbrella unfortunately. But behind me is the most beautiful scenic I have ever seen. Just look, the tall building, a cruise ship, then Darling Harbour. So guys, this is the history of the Opera House, of how it was made. We just have like 2 minutes to show you this, because we have to go for the Opera House tour. You can just pause and see and comment down below what is your favorite.
That is the volume control for your headset. I have already gone ahead and set everybody's headset to Loud American Tour Guide. You are welcome to adjust the volume all you like. Folks, we're running a little bit behind schedule. We got about 39 minutes or so to get around and explore. So we're going to be moving pretty quick, but with a group like this, we should be absolutely fine. Just stay nice and close. Make sure you can always see me. There is going to be quite a few stairs, about 300 of them. If at any point you think you need to slow down or take a break, just give me a tap on the shoulder or wave your hands in the air and scream for help. Sound like a plan?
Yes.
All right, and then photography. Folks, there's going to be places today you can take photos. There's going to be places today you cannot take photos. I'm going to let you know as we move around the house today where we can and can't take photos. But please, no videography on the tour today for safety and security reasons. We only
Headed to the door, and there are going to be places where we are not allowed to click photos and videos, so I won't be able to click photos and videos. But some places I will be, so yeah, you'll see the content of the places I'm allowed to click photos and videos. So stay tuned. Let's go.
House sits is known as Benelong Point. But for a long time before this area here was known as Benelong, it was known as Chupagali. And Chupagali was the meeting place for the Gadigal people of the Eeyore Nation. They used to gather right down here at the tip of the tidal island where they would sing, dance, tell stories, share food, and as y'all will see today, we still use this area in a very similar way. First architect was a Danish architect by the name of Jørn Utzon. And Utzon is primarily responsible for the design and the exteriors. Then the second architect that worked on the project was an Aussie by the name of Peter Hall. And Hall is primarily responsible for the interiors of the house. And we'll learn a little bit more about why that was later on in the tour. When the construction of the house was finally completed, the house was officially opened to the public on October 20th of 1973. Let's head inside.
So what we learned was there are 300 steps and 10 petals or shells or whatever you call them. So there are 2 groups of 4 big petals and 1 group of 2 small petals. That's how it was explained. The few of the 300 steps of what were promised. So guys, this thing was built approximately 51 years ago. It's a marvelous piece of architecture and the view is amazing. And so is the entirety of the place. So guys, we're heading to the tunnel that leads to the opera theatre. We went inside the opera theatre, the place where we were not allowed to record. But trust me, it had a seating of 1500 people. Just imagine how massive it would be. It was so pretty and there were so many different types of technology, like a big lift to get the props for whatever opera or show that was supposed to happen. And also a place under the stage for the musicians and the orchestra, 80 of them in number.
But it was up to Peter to figure out how to make that happen. And what better way to get a good view? Big glass. And a whole lot of it. This glass we see around us is one of only 2 materials that were not sourced here in Australia during
So guys, we saw a video about the history of the Opera House, how it was built, and 2 architects because of political reason. The first architect, Hudson, had to resign, and the second one took over and completed this art. But Hudson never returned and never saw the Opera House being made. It's crazy, isn't it?
Urbanest has manufactured for us 0 new tiles. Turns out they did too good of a job, and we are still using leftover tiles.
This is the concert hall, guys. It's amazing. So huge. Big
We got lucky there first. So it looks like they're actually coming in here to get ready to set up.
The photo and the video you just saw was of the concert hall, which sits 2,700 people in a seating. The pink petals you see are the reflectors, which allow the musicians to hear other musicians so that they can keep in time. It is highly versatile. It can be changed to a performance with microphones and speakers. By removing those petals, they can be adjusted to any angle, any height. They can also be laid down on the floor. It is highly versatile, and for any type of performance to do with music can be done in the concert hall. So guys, another fun fact. Hudson, who made the Opera House, got a prize called the Pritzker Prize, which is a highest prize a person can achieve if he is into architecture. That is the highest architectural prize available or possible to achieve in this world. Another fun fact, if there is any changes or any modifications or upgrades we made to the Opera House, there are lines or laws that have to be followed, which were penned by Hudson. Yes, and the 2 sons of Hudson are still responsible for the architecture of or any modification of the Opera House. How amazing is it? They make sure that any modification that is made, they actually follow the guidelines or follow the principles that their father had written down. So after this wonderful view, we are headed to the Rocks Market, which is another place you should definitely visit. It is only open on Saturdays, so make sure you come and visit it. I'm gonna show you up next. Guys, we have reached the Rock Market. It is kind of fine. I'm like I had an option of choosing between Opera House or the Rock Market, and I chose the Opera House, which is a good deal. So guys, this is the Rock Market. They have various stalls of every little thing that is actually available. Coin collection, paintings, ornaments, you name it, and it's available. It's a market like we have in India, the Kolaba Causeway. It's the same thing, literally the same thing. You get everything over there. So not a extremely good place, but a place to visit, not to buy anything though. That's it. That's about it, guys. We're going back. So guys, you can see it's so cold that there is vapor coming out of my mouth when I breathe. And the market is good, but I wouldn't suggest you to come because there is nothing that if you're coming from India you haven't already seen. So it's not really appealing to us, and everything is pretty expensive. So just come, just look around, have fun, have some coffee. So guys, we've got a complimentary tour to a museum now. So it's the third place we are visiting in the day. So we're heading to the museum, going to the bus stop first because walking was 30 minutes and we have our museum ticket of 12.25. So yeah, we're going to catch up. I can't express the feeling. It's so beautiful and something that I always wanted to do in life. Behind me is some sort of a cathedral and we are headed to the museum. I'll show you the museum. We are going for a concept called Thin Ice. It's a virtual reality museum show. So I don't think you will have the same experience, but whatever photos or videos I can click, I'll show to you. And after that, we are going to go and explore the museum. So yeah, looking at dinosaur fossils or be it any other type of animals, fossils. So today we're going to see everything about ice, to do with ice or people climbing ice. So here they're showing a difference between the old equipment and the new equipment that people use today. Some pictures. Model of endurance. So James Garrett. These are the people who we wanna see a VR show on. So guys, it was a very good experience, something different. In virtual reality, we saw kind of a movie on climate change. So we learned about how Australians, the first Australians, went to the South Pole and discovered what actually is there, and they got stuck there, and how did they make their way out. It was amazing. It was a beautiful story. Resilience, leadership, and optimism. More information.
Clearly video.
Look how amazing this is.
Pretty restorative.
It's actually real
Yeah, which
skeleton
way you going?
of Asian elephants.
Yeah,
Wonderful. Asian elephants. Guys, I just thought I would let you know about the pricing. So the Opera House tour is $45, but if you're in a big group, it is $35. And over here, this is $45 for the VR experience. and the museum otherwise roaming around is free, so you all don't have to worry about that much. And yeah, it's a wonderful experience. You should come to the museum, but the rock market not that great, because if you're from Mumbai or any good city, all of those things you've already seen there, so yeah, good enough. This is the most exciting section at the museum. Minerals. Different types of minerals. All kinds. It's just so beautiful. So many colors. All the colors that you can imagine of are here in front of us. This, looking at these, makes me really feel what if dinosaurs actually existed till this time. It would have been so horrific for everyone to live, especially in regions like Australia, where we 20% of the land is actually civilized by humans and 80% is untouched. That's for dinner. 200 kilograms of meat for this food. I'm sure it justifies the fact. All the sculptures that you see are so well made that the bones and everything, they literally look as if they are real, but obviously I don't think they are. And there are small fossils of small dinosaurs that are real. It's just wonderful to watch. And the noise you just heard was of a show that is going on the projector. And all the kids are busy watching it because they are finding it interesting. This is amazing. We're going to the next section. It's too much to show, and you guys will also get bored. I had a lot of fun. I saw a lot of new things, new interesting animals with different mutations. And yeah, that's about it. We are heading home now, and we'll see if we eat lunch out or we have lunch made at home. So yeah, let's go. Guys, just see Sydney's weather. It was completely cloudy and it was raining. Now it is sunny. Sunny is not the word. That's how Sydney is. So yeah guys, that's about it. I had a wonderful day. And it's so sunny I can't even open my eyes anymore. So it was a heck of a day guys. Had a wonderful time. And yeah, we headed home. We're in the train. And this is the end of the vlog of the day trip by the USU. Amazingly organized. Everything was free. Everything was in place. We got free deals too, and that's amazing. Thank you for that. And yeah, see you guys in the next vlog. Stay tuned for it.